Despite assurances by new Gauteng Human Settlements MEC Tasneem Motara that housing provision will be her priority, residents of the Anglers Informal Settlement in Lenasia are not convinced that there will be any changes to the appalling living conditions. Let's cross now live to our reporter Juniour Khumalo, who is in Lenasia tracking the story for us. Two issues there, Juniour. One obviously is the appalling conditions that these residents live in, and you'll walk us through that. And obviously they have no faith in the new MEC, or at least not in any corrective measures by this new MEC.
Indeed, Hugo, not just in the new MEC, but also just in government as a whole. Some of the individuals that we spoke to, I had the opportunity of speaking to Foster Kutama earlier on, who's also a resident here, who just spoke to me about that he's been living here for more than 5 years, and there has been a lot of promises that have been made from national level, provincial level, as well as local government level, where councillors come here, promise to give them ablution facilities, promise to install water, electricity, but none of these promises have been lived up to. But right now, I do have one of the other residents who I've been speaking to for the past few minutes, Thulani Mwelase. Thank you so much, my brother, for joining me. Firstly, how long have you been staying here, and what are some of the service delivery issues that you have faced since moving here?
Hi, greetings. I've been staying here for past 2 years. So far, we have no services. It seems as if right now we have to beg our government to do their own obligation, which is to give us services. We don't need to be beggars. Currently, we are begging for everything, which is, I think, is unfair to us, because some of us are faced with social difficulties. Some of us, we can't find jobs. Thus, we have it is resulted for us to come here and stay here. We don't like to stay in such condition, but our government, they need also to do something about this situation and meet us halfway, because I've heard that they don't have money to build more houses. So I think we have made them a favor by staying here. So theirs is only to come and meet us halfway and just put those needed service delivery, because we are also covered by our constitution, and we are also protected as citizens. Unfortunately, this is what you see around. This is how most South Africans are living. Those who are like us, who are secondary class citizens, we live in such conditions. So we think our government really doesn't care. They only care about their this cat and mouse politics they are playing with DA and other parties, but they must also just put more emphasis on service deliveries and helping us to at least be citizens of this country.
Yes. Speaking about service delivery, my brother, earlier on when you spoke about water, yes, and that you've managed to get water into this place, South Africans get this place.
We have a community who have arranged for us to get water. Fortunately or unfortunately, we did steal water. I'm not going to say we stole it, but we have it. So I think that aspect of our constitutional right is being covered. We made means as the community. We are thankful for those who help us to get water, because without water, you'd be thirsty. So we need water to wash and do other things. But basically, we don't need to debate about water. Water must be there. Where there are people, there must be water, there must be electricity, and at least all these social facilities, schools, clinics, police station, so that at least we live our life with dignity. Yes.
And there has been a new government in the province that has been elected. The same premier, some MECs that have been put in place. They have made a lot of promises. Earlier today, I was speaking to the MEC for Human Settlements, saying that she will try her best to address the issue of housing. Do you have any confidence in this new provincial government?
I can say I don't have confidence because what I see, they are playing party politics. The issue of housing, it does not need a person to belong to any political party. It just needs a working government. So what I'm concerned about is their party politicking strategies. They need just to make a housing department that is functional, and also come to the grassroots and check how we are living and assess our situations, and then also come up with programs that are sustainable, which are tangible, that we can point out, rather than talking from their parliaments and talking all these politics which are not beneficiary to us. Okay. So I think they must come to the people.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. That is Thulani Mwelase, a resident here at the Anglers informal settlements in the south of Lenasia, Hugo, just talking about the appalling conditions that some of these individuals are living under. And they're saying that they don't have much of a confidence in the newly appointed Gauteng executive. They're saying that the promises have been made for many years since they've started staying here, and none of those promises have been kept by the provincial government, by the local government as well as the national level. So they're just waiting to see if the new MEC for housing is going to live up to some of the promises to provide housing that she made to Newzroom Afrika when we spoke to her earlier in the morning, Hugo.